Reaver's trying to blast away at Flash's front door, but this isn't going to work very well. However, they do take down a couple of SCVs, and that supply depot is going to burn. But oh no, Flash gets the SCV there just in time, and he's already got his macro machine going. He seems to have like 2 factories up at the moment, but I mean he's had those working full time. He's got a fair number of tanks and vultures out already. Much are attempting to come in from the south of the shuttle. That is not going to work, and now Flash expanding his macro to 5 factories. As I say, I mean, with the 2 bases you can just pump a lot of units. I've recently been practicing my Terran factory macro, and I always notice I end up with so many minerals, so I mean, there is, I mean, you can get endless supplies of vultures and things out when you have enough factories. Much is going to try and prevent these vultures here harassing the pylon attacking the robotic the pylon that powers the robotics facility. So I got a bit stuttered there because I also wanted to mention the fact that we just saw Flash's first person view and he does not know about the carriers. The carrier tech is located kind of at the 5 o'clock position at the very south of Much's main base, and Flash does not know about that yet. Vulture just dodging a scarab. That would have been an excellent kind of tasteless scarab scream there if he was commentating this game. Flash, oh sorry, Much now pushing up with a bunch of Dragoons. He's got about 6 Dragoons here, and they're going to sweep around the left of the map. I don't know whether he's just going to try and kind of do a bit of harassment, or whether it's just to defend the proxy Reaver tech. But I wonder if Flash actually scanned that area now. Let's see. Yes, he now has. Yeah, we now see on the minimap. Flash knows where that is. He's just moving his vultures in, going back to build a few buildings, but he does know that the carrier tech is here. The armory is now up, so here come the Goliaths. He's got a fair bit of gas, and notice that he's even with Much on food count, and this is not a position you want to be in as Protoss versus Terran. You want to be ahead of the Terran in food count, because you'd expect, so with the Protoss units being more expensive on food, 2 each instead of like 1 each for the Marines. Well, I guess then again all the factory units use 2, so it's hard to say. But basically the Protoss do tend to need a higher food count if the army is to be compared to one of a similar size. This pylon wall here from Much has stopped the vultures harassing his tech, but Flash is now ready to push out. He's got about 3/4 of a control group of tanks. He's got Goliaths, he's got vultures with mines, and Much only has 1 carrier. And I'm pretty sure that this may well be the end of the game at this point. With Flash actually now overtaken Much in food count. He's got over 100, as Much is still 90, and although the Reavers are doing a fairly good job of taking out all the front vultures, which will help the Zealots get to the tanks. You have to remember the fact that Much does actually only have 4 Zealots out here, and good use of SCVs here from Flash to absorb some of the Reaver scarabs. However, the Goliaths have now got invaded the shuttle. The shuttle is on about 1/3 health left. 3 carriers now out there, so that's not bad, but that is a bunch of Goliaths, which does have a fairly large-sized ground army. But I mean, you look at that large orange blob on the minimap. I mean, Flash is just going to be able to push in here, I think. I don't know if Much is going to be able to do anything about it. All these proxy techs and stuff, and not taking his second base until a long time after Flash took his second base has really set him back quite far. And now the carriers are going to be able to get in here. So I think the shuttle's been destroyed. Yes, all the Reavers have been taken out as well. And there's now just 3 carriers versus Flash's ground army, and I think this is really not a good thing. Flash is very much in charge of this game. A bit of a wry smile there from Much as he realised that he's in a bit of trouble at this point. I think what Flash should do really is just cement his economic advantage by taking a 3rd base and just continue to pump out Goliaths with the occasional tank. If he just keeps putting the pressure on Much, eventually Much is going to break, because I mean Goliaths are very good against carriers, and even on this map with an awful lot of ridges. I don't know if I mentioned the map. It's Chupong Yong, by the way. It has a It does have a lot of ridges all over the place, but it's... I mean, I don't think that much is going to happen here. For much, sorry, no pun intended. Vast quantities of Goliath just streaming down, and Much isn't protecting his carriers very well. It does have that shield battery up there, which is a nice touch. The Flash is now even attacking with turrets, so no units on the ground. No Protoss ground units available for Much apart from probes in the odd Dragoon. So this secondary is going to go down, and Much has no other base. I mean, this is GG pretty much. Yeah, this is almost certainly GG. I mean, there's like 4 carriers out, 2 more coming, but I mean, that is it. 3 Dragoons. So, several failed cheese attempts by Much, lose him another game. And, I mean, Much isn't that bad a player. I'm surprised he isn't just sticking to standard strategies, but this is going to put Much at 0 and 2, so he's going to have a bit of an uphill battle to come back in this game. We're going to spoil the July versus Bisu game here, so listen away, as it were, if you didn't want to know that July beat Bisu on this same map, to put them both at 1 and 1. So this will put Flash at 2 and 0, and Much at 0 and 2, meaning that Much has an uphill struggle. He needs to win his next game, and he also needs let's see, I think he also needs Flash to beat... Let's see, who has he not played? He hasn't played BC yet. So, yeah, he needs Flash to beat BC, that put him at 3 and 0, and then... if Much also beats July, then all 3 of the players that aren't Flash will be at 2 and 1, and that will force a tiebreaker. That is Much's only hope of him progressing through this group. And that is a massive army of Goliaths. He's almost managed to cover the entire map from north to south in one long line of Goliaths. He's all up in Much's main base. And he's managed to catch the carriers off guard here. This is going to be it. This is going to be the end of the game here. As those carriers don't have any interceptors, and one carrier goes down. Second carrier almost goes down. That's GG. That is GG. Well played by Flash to not panic in the face of those multiple proxy attempts. Kept well on top of Much's game there. And yes, that's just 2 and 0 for Flash as he gets escorted by the rather pretty Booth girl out to do the card signing thing. Hope you enjoyed the commentary. Bye bye.